feeling than scoring a stoppage time winner at home in front of these fans?
First, I'm very happy for the win. I think this goal at the end shows how much you want to win the game. First game at home against a big team. So I cannot feel it better than today. I think the team did well, and now we need to rest because we have another big game next weekend.
Listen to these fans at the Amex. You can see exactly what this means to them to beat Manchester United here again at the Amex.
I think the fans, they know the power of the team, so they always expect a great game against big team, and today we will win. So I think everyone is happy, and I need to enjoy.
How much character did you have to show as a team to keep fighting all the way to the end? Did you always know a goal could come if you kept playing the way you were?
Like the gaffer said to us, we need to believe in yourself. We know they are United, a big club here in England, but I think everyone wants to show our power. So I think this will motivate us to fight against a big team, and we never know. Like today we win. Now we need to think about the next game, another big team, and I think maybe we're going to win or maybe we're going to lose, but for sure we're going to fight.
Talk to us about the new manager. He's only 31, but what has he brought to this club? What can you see achieving under him this season?
I think he's a very good person. He always tries to push us up, to believe in yourself, to keep it going. And like today, I think another big game for us, another 3 points, and this is what he wants. Fight, push until the end.
Well, congratulations. You're the man of the match. Well done. Thank you.
Yeah, you hit the post last week, but João Pedro with the match winner this afternoon. Joe, just take us through how that winner came about.
Yeah, Rio's absolutely right. I think late on in the game like that, when there's been 5 substitutions made, you've got to deal with it. You need to be leaders talking. First of all, they don't deal with the first bit here. Comes out Anthony, he has to be better. He has to deal with that. And in the secondary situations, a lovely ball in, floating in, but there's no one there with their body shape in the right position, and it's the 3 of them queuing up at the far post. From Manchester United's perspective, you'd be furious here, wouldn't you?
He has to smash him there. He has to go through that and take everything, Anthony, there. It's a powder puff tackle which allows you to get this moment. Look. But this is the second phase Joe's talking about. You work on this a lot. You work on the first phase, the first corner. It goes out, recycles, then it's about let's reposition and get ourselves in order. Man United do not do that.
Do you know what we saw at half-time when they was bringing on a substitution, going through on the iPad?
Yeah,
you need to be this, but sometimes at a football game, especially nowadays when there's 5 subs being made, you have to deal with it yourself as players on the pitch, because you know your job at the start of the game might have been on the post, then it might have been in the space, then you might have to mark, but then at that it's all hands to the pump and you have to deal with it, and you have 8 Man United players looking at Belgrade as he's about to whip the ball in, and there's 3 Brighton players, João Pedro being one behind. That is criminal. That cannot happen, and that's cost them today, ultimately.
Fair to say that both the goals, very poor for Man United to concede today.
Yeah, I think the second one obviously is much more glaring. I think the first one, you could do better. I think it's a very good ball first and foremost that puts you in a problem as a defender. I think Maguire could deal with the first ball in. But again, this game's been won. 3 crosses in the box, 3 goals. And I always think about this now. If I'm a manager, all I'm telling my players to do is get in those areas and cross that ball, because I don't think we're seeing defenders defend those positions as well as we would have maybe in the past.
Same vulnerabilities still there from last night?
I don't think the same vulnerabilities. I think Man United, today on the whole, I think that their performance was a lot more positive than I'd seen maybe at many times last season. I think there was a cohesiveness with and without the ball. And I just think that, again, one moment could have changed this game. Xerxes' moment when it hits him on the line and gets disallowed, and rightly so. I mean, if that goes in, the game's very different. But this isn't an if, buts and maybes game, is it?
Well, much more on that game, but we're not too far away as well from European football returning on TNT Sports with the final teams scrapping for their place in this season's Champions League.